Separatist conflicts and natural disasters don't usually make for major tourist attractions, but a decade after the tsunami killed 170,000 people and helped end 30 years of fighting in Indonesia's Aceh province, more and more visitors are coming to see the remarkable recovery. Cities and towns have been completely rebuilt, and Aceh now has some of Indonesia's best roads, bridges and ports, making it easier for tourists to explore the beautiful coastline, try the famous coffee, and learn about the wave that changed everything. The huge tsunami that hit Banda Aceh on Boxing Day 2004 washed this large power-generating ship some 3 kilometers inland. Left where it came to a standstill, it was eventually turned into a memorial park, and it's now a popular attraction with visitors and locals alike.
Ya, untuk silaturahmi melihat kejadian 10 tahun yang lalu, macam mana Aceh dilanda tsunami, musibah yang cukup besar, dan mengingat saudara-saudara kita yang telah hilang dalam kejadian tsunami tersebut. Tidak bisa dibayangkan ya, sebab bulu roma saya merinding semua.
While the tsunami sites can be an emotional experience for visitors, they provide an economic lifeline for local survivors like Yusniati. After losing her husband to the tsunami, she makes a living selling DVDs about the disaster to tourists.
Saya tak ada usaha lain, saya tak bersekolah, dulu tamat SD. Makanya apa yang bisa kita jual asal halal. Seluruh dunia ada datang mengunjungi sini. Rata-rata 100, kadang-kadang 200.
Most visitors to Banda Aceh, the provincial capital, also pay a pilgrimage to this fishing boat. Miraculously, it saved the lives of the 56 people on board when it was washed inland by the tsunami and became lodged on the roof of a house in a district that was levelled by the force of the water. Then there's the eye-catching but haunting Tsunami Museum, which was designed by Indonesia's leading architect, Ridwan Kamil. Beyond disaster tourism, a growing number of surfers, divers and snorkelers are coming to Aceh for its pristine beaches and azure waters.
So we're doing a Malaysia trip, and so we just wanted to come somewhere close by to do a bit of diving.
It was really nice. I wouldn't have known that there would have been any disasters that happened in the last while. There's a few empty buildings, but apart from that, it's all been redeveloped.
Banda Aceh is geographically closer to neighbouring Singapore and Malaysia than to the Indonesian capital Jakarta. Many Muslims from these countries visit to learn about Aceh's history as the cradle of Islam in Indonesia and a powerful sultanate that once controlled large swathes of what is today Malaysia. But some tourism executives fear that the nascent industry will suffer because of the local government's increasingly strict implementation of Islamic law. Belying the relaxed atmosphere in Banda Aceh's cafes, images of public canings for adultery and gambling have been beamed around the world. Human rights activists accuse the Sharia police of routinely harassing women. Acehnese development consultant Rina Mutia says the problem is more one of politics than religion, and that visitors have nothing to fear.
More adventurous type of tourists will still go to Aceh, regardless the story, all the bad story of Sharia. But we have to do better communication, I guess, with people, so then we can spread the real and positive message about Sharia. It's not to be scared of, you know, it's good, it's okay, we don't kill people here.
The tourism potential in Aceh is clearly huge, but the local government, which is run by former separatist fighters, is beset by corruption. It has much to do if it's to push the province from rehabilitation to resurgence and show that religious fervour can be channeled to economic development. Ben Bland, Financial Times, Banda Aceh.